Rascal flashes and hops away. And he will survive, but that does mean that the Gnar is essentially out here. They're trying to isolate Ghost, who does not have Flash, who does not have Cleanse, who is level 5, and who is now dead. And is just caught there. Cuz pretty low, does get taken out. Dread has to hop out of this one himself. But this is Vikla now frontlining, and there's no health bars here for the side of Nongshim. As the chase is on, it doesn't look like they will continue on to Snowflower. They will just take down this Rift Herald.
And basically all melee fight after Ghost is picked. There's no way to... As we do see Rascal head over here, is Narbar not in the greatest state, so they're going to try to rush this Drake down, and this could be the chance that Nongshim is looking for.
Yeah, BDD leading the charge. There's not too much to proc that crown, by the way, as we're trying to get on top of aiming, as he has the Taric ultimate on top of him, but can he be saved after this? That's a lot of damage immediately, just chomped down, and Rascal's gonna get isolated too. A double kill here for Dread, and Nongshim make a proactive play to secure an objective. Nicely done.
Yeah, really nice Realm Warp there from BDD. They trap them there, they blow up aiming, and you feel kind of immortal when you have a Taric ultimate next to your side as a Jinx with a Kraken Slayer. You're hoping that, in theory, you're going to be able to do so much damage you could turn that fight instantly. But the Narbar expires right before this for Rascal, too. It was just such an off-broken, but it should be coming up in a few seconds here. They need to get a single pick. Who's the target? Like, Kana is so survivable here on the side. Positioning for Ghost, very good. He has Flash and Cleanse. So complicated here to get that Jinx accelerated.
Lack of vision here on the right side for Nongshim. As the drill comes in, and in we go. Cuz gonna kick over the Trundle, but he's gonna go down. Trade of junglers here, but the Aphelios does a ton of damage there on the backside of that fight. And that makes it a 4v4.
Yeah, and I think this is a 4v4.
But it's a lot of damage on the side of Nongshim with the rise in the Aphelios. We do have Dread coming on over. Both junglers now back in the fight. A true 5v5 as the hook comes in onto the Mega Gnar, trying to go forward. The Taric ultimate gonna get so much value here as aiming is trying to shell into Kana, but he is so survivable. He finally goes down. Excited is the Jinx as he gets a ton of damage into that backline. But here's the front line, BDD, and Dread will take out aiming and the entire bottom lane of KT, and ace for Nongshim as they take the fight.
A lot of teams are very willing, with the game state here, the control of the choke point, and the objective that Nongshim had to let them take Ocean Soul Point. I mean, this is not a massive win for Nongshim on the objective. On the team fight, a whole wipe at 24 minutes. Yeah, that is something they will take. Yeah, getting the Aphelios back into position here, getting the Rise extremely fed. Yeah, you'll take those. And KT were just so desperate to take this fight when they didn't need to. They don't have a third item here on this Jinx. She doesn't have setup to be excited. And she's on the end, like you said, she has so much health. Like, she's untouched, but she has very little mana. And there's no peel for her after that initial survivability, as we're going to go way back here. This is Cuz trying to set up with the depth charge from Vikla onto a pick that gets aiming excited, so then they can win this as a 5v4. But unfortunately, he's traded as a result. Now watch aiming in this fight, he's so low mana, so doesn't actually get to use long-range attacks very often in this fight. And also, Rascal's Narbar...
Kana survives forever.
The Narbar here is great for Rascal for the initial fight. He does get value out of the Taric ultimate, but look at aiming. Once Kana's on him, yeah, he can fight this back, but look what happens to the front line. And then eventually, BDD is like, I'm Rise with so much damage, with my crown back, you can't kill me. So it's just a great front-to-back fight here. Ghost also, by the way, there's at least one more fight here for Soul. But Nongshim might just walk away from that as Kana.
The Realm Warp trying to take the fight here, and this is absolutely Kana and BDD's fight to take, as Mega Gnar not going to do anything. BDD shells down a ton of damage. Frontline, though, here, Subjugate, Dread, and Snowflower going to get caught out in a rocket for aiming to pick up a kill. That's not what you want to see.
Ghost has Flash.
A Silas. Vikla is going to take a huge chunk of damage. Do they have enough to take out BDD, who is not going to get over the wall and does not have Flash? So he is going to go down, and that is a nice little shutdown there for the Gnar. Rascal, who is running out of his Mega Gnar bar, it is gone.
Yeah, he hasn't had the greatest time managing those this game around, and I think it's kind of hopeful they'll be looking for a Drake start.
This is the time for Nongshim to fight. The Subjugate gets a decent amount of value. Probably would have died without that, but now it's a wasted Taric ultimate. Into the backline goes Kana, and here comes the team fight. Not able to kill Vikla just yet, but BDD and Ghost are huge, and they have the front line, as I said, and they will be able to just pummel through the jungle here as they take down Life, and Cuz will get away, so will Rascal, but it might not matter as Noshim are looking to push.
It's been a long time since KT's been behind in a game like this, though so significantly, especially the AD carry. IE gets hit. Yeah, you've got 3 items on a Jinx, but it's more about popping off in the later parts of the fight as Rascal's just going to come over here and show us a house. He's like, hey, anyone interested in buying?
Actually, it's a drill.
Okay, well, we like to say house here in the LCK.
Oh, sorry. They're trying to just kill that cannon, and they are having mixed success here as they do kill the cannon. Will it buy enough time is really the question. Rascal doing a great job.
Rascal, yeah.
It's like trying to take the blue buff. I mean, I guess when you're going to die anyway, it doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah, I mean, he also needs the Gnar bar to maybe survive, like so he thinks. His Ghost will block this.
I feel like that was by accident.
Look, I'm just trying to give players the benefit of the doubt.
Good job, Ghost.
It almost looked like
great work.
Stepped into it at the perfect moment.
He did. It's true.
Realm warp to this Baron to make sure they get started as fast as possible, but this is the fight where Ghost has IE. He has a Collector and Gale Force. 3 item spike for the Aphelios, much stronger than the kind of awkward Infinity Edge-less Jinx, who also doesn't have rapid fire cannon, so she needs to be in the thick of things, and she's so reliant on the Taric ult. As, uh-oh. Where's the Jaws?
TP is coming in, yeah. And yeah, we have Life here, but who cares about the Taric at this point? Aiming is just gone. Life is too, turns out.
Yep. So that is that. That is probably the game now going into Nongshim's hands.
Hey, Zonya's for Snowflower.
Yeah. Ooh, he's got a lot of money.
Yep.
He's 2-0-10. Sitting at 75% kill participation. And, like, I don't know if we're ever going to get a replay of it because Nongshim just keep killing people and taking over the map, and we do have to show what's happening in live, but KT forced another Drake fight that was unwinnable based on the position they were in. And unfortunately, this is not Aiming's game. It's not Vicla's either. And Rascal just unable to compete with the side laning. They're just going to push to end. 2 minutes left on this Baron buff.
Yeah, more than enough time. You see Rascal still mid.
Yeah, he's keeping that wave.
Yeah, does a good job of pushing that out. And he will pick up the GA. So, you know, some of those infusions from the past. We'll see if it can actually help KT in some of these fights. They will have to dig themselves out of a massive canyon here that they are in, down 11,000 gold. And this did not help.
Yeah, we're going to go back to this double pick here. It's a teleport commit, so it's not for free that they get this, but BDD is Rise, so teleport not as impactful on him as other mid laners because he has Realm Warp. I think that the ways that this game works for KT, the way this draft works for KT, we've kind of passed the point of no return in that regard. Because Aiming will not be able to compete in a team fight without proper setup. And yeah, Gnar is going to potentially help, but Rascal's Gnar bar management has not been great. KT have forced a lot of fights. Like, I really feel like this game is a product of KT kind of forgetting what it's like to be in a mid to late game scenario this far behind. Like, it has been a while for them, actually.
Yeah, it's true.
And they're just forcing fights as if they're ahead while they're significantly behind against Machine Gun Rise, who has... I mean, he's not even full damage, but he has quite a bit of damage, but also he has his Zonias, he also has a Crown. Like, you can't kill him. You can't assassinate the Trundle. He's too tanky. That's why we have the LDR built here for Aiming. He's hoping maybe he could burst down the Trundle.
He desperately needs IE.
Yeah, and
like,
he's so
they
close.
Will not win a fight if Aiming does not have IE.
He's close, but he had to build so much other stuff in the middle.
Yeah, Nongshim are doing a great job of actually playing this compound. You know, from this far ahead, it's looking pretty good. There's only one inhibitor turret left. That is pretty big. Aiming going to take a big chunk. Still the Baron buff available here. Rascal on the front line just trying to hold on as that is a massive hit, but it is going to be Kana left alone, but he is a worthy sacrifice as another inhibitor is going to go down.
Yeah, you'll sacrifice your...
or maybe not.
Okay.
Yes.
I think they get it. Ghost has Infernum. He's
okay.
Like, got the wave there. I think you'll take that. I think this has not been the cleanest end game.
They're trying to go for a fight here. We got the Taric ultimate on too, as trying to get a front line here for Aiming. Maybe he did just pick up that IE. Not sure it's going to matter as BDD is just unkillable. Flashes in. going to get into the backline here. Double kill for him as Vikla, he's nearly unkillable, but BDD is just a monster at this point, is aiming the last one standing. But the zoom in from Jonah Strong means that this one is over. Nongsin will bring us to a game 3. Pentakill here for BDD as the cherry on top, as finally we get some smiles for the Nongsin players.
My man, BDD, he may not have been able to win on his
거든 나 앞에서 몸 해줄게.
이러고 집 가야 될 것 같은데? 잠깐만.
좀 깊어.
아래서 상태
깊어 깊어. 파리
리신 너궁 리신 너궁
야 딜러 쏘놨어.
리신 너궁 야 사인 다 뛰었어 리신 너궁
야 몸 해줄게 앞으로 가봐.
징크스 봐야 돼.
징크스 봐줄래? 이거 앞에 봐줘 이거 너플 징크스 앞에 나를 징크스 너플 나 펜타 펜타다 줄 수 있냐? 아 천천히
기동 못 쳐.
먹어.
끌었어
펜타.
나이스
와우, 펜타킬.
끝내자 태어나서 펜타 처음 해봄 와 첫 승리다
나이스.